Okay guys, now we're going to be talking about limit statements. So what are limit statements? So this is limit notation right here. We're going to be writing limit notation right now. Limit notation is when you have something like this, f of x equals infinity, for example, as x approaches infinity or something like that. That's limit notation. This is something that you're going to be using on your test a lot. This is definitely going to be on your test. You need to understand limit statements and how they work, okay? So uh, okay, so we're going to find out the limit statement, well, the left and right limit statements for each of these two graphs. Okay, so this function is this is an even positive polynomial function. Okay, what does that mean? It has an even degree. It could be x to the fourth. Okay, so we're gonna find out their limit statements. Okay, so what is the left limit statement? Okay, so our left limit statements work like this. Okay, so you're gonna ask yourself, what is the function doing, or what is this line doing as it's approaching x, as the x values are approaching negative infinity? So just kind of divide the graph into two halves. Okay, so one half is going to go to negative infinity in the x value, so there's this line right here. And what is the function doing as the x values are decreasing like this, as they're going to negative? Well, the function is going up. So as the x is approaching negative infinity, f of x is going to be positive infinity, okay? Because it's going up. The y values and the f of x values are going to be going up, okay? So now let's look at the right limit statement. So the right limit statement, as the x values are approaching positive infinity, so as x values are approaching positive infinity, the f of x is going to be positive infinity, okay? So the same thing, because both of these end, both of these arrows, or the end behavior, which is literally the endpoints, kind of like how like the arrows are going, or in what direction they're pointing. The end behavior just relates to the limit statements. The only thing you need to look at when you're trying to find the limit statements is the end behavior. Okay, so now let's look at this one. Okay, so let's look at the left limit statement. So this one as the limit of f of x as x approaches negative infinity is positive infinity. Okay, and let's look at the right limit statement. So the limit, because you see as it's approaching, it's positive. Okay, so the limit of f of x as x approaches positive infinity this way is going down, right? It's decreasing, so it's going to be negative infinity. Okay, so that's how limits work.